Hey guys, it's Lisann here with Rio Grande Valley Blue Owl Engage, and the month of June is also Safety Awareness Month. Okay, so safety awareness is very, very important, especially here with our students here in the clinical lab as well, but also in the workplace, in your home, and also in your vehicle while you're driving. So, you know, we really want to make Blue Owl Engage fun and engaging, but, you know, all joking aside,
most jokes aside,
you do want to have some students come in and, you know, express with you guys a little bit about what they've gone through and a little of their testimonials as well, what they've gone through in the workplace. So check this out.
My name is Deborah. I just want to give you a little example of what happened to me in the work experience. I was working in the lab. My coworker had just left and I had just come in. And there was papers on the floor, like from bandages and stuff, so I decided to clean up. And in the process, there was a used lancet. So when I was picking everything up, I pricked myself, and that made my world spin. Because I didn't know who had used the lancet, what could have been contaminated with it, and I was gonna be contaminated. So it's something that's very dangerous and something that should be taken care of. If you know you drop a lancet, a needle, make sure you look for it and discard in the Sharpie's container before walking away from there, because you never know what can be on those needles. When that happened, I had to report it to my supervisor. We had to do an incident report. I had to get tested. And then I think it was 3 months or 6 months, I had to get tested again, and then I was in the clear. But it was a very scary situation. So it is very important that you do discard your anything, your needles, your lancets, anything that can hurt someone, discard in your Sharpie's container. And make sure not to walk away from something that you drop. Make sure you pick it up so that someone else that comes in doesn't get poked like I did. I guess that's what I have to share about my experience in the workplace. Thank you.
So I'm a respiratory therapist. I had to do an ABG, an arterial blood gas, and I had a little old lady, fragile, just laying calmly, not problematic at all. I could not feel her radial pulse, so I went brachial. And everything went perfect. I got the blood sample, and as I was pulling out, she jerked. I was wearing my protective gear, and it still pierced my glove and stuck me. Once that happened, my whole life flashed before me. I didn't know what she could have. I mean, even though she was a little old lady, you just never know. Whether it's a baby, an adult, an older adult, you just never know. I did report it to my supervisor, and we did a blue packet, and I did have to go through some testing at 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months until everything, you know, got checked off. So it is very important to maintain, of course, your protective gear, but also still know that you never know what could happen and what could go wrong.
I was working at this facility, healthcare facility. This particular individual needed treatment, but he was in an isolation room. He was with the guard. Well, it was a one-way mirror. Well, the guard, this was during night, so the guard kind of fell asleep on the patient. As that particular, he was very alert about what was going on. I don't know where the guard came out saying the patient wasn't there. What he did, we had already gotten the linen from the bed, folded up. That was already, I guess, time into that. He had hidden it from us or somehow. But after that, at a point in time, I guess he saw that the guard fell asleep. He got the ivy pole, he broke the window. This was coming from the third floor. and he escaped. He got the linen, he made a rope kind of to go down the facility, and that's where the precaution in our facility kind of went locked down. But since that incident, our security guards have started to check online. Every guard, any person that comes in with a security guard like that, every hour, make sure they're not sleeping, anything like that. So it's just an experience that I had, and we learned from there. So even if the security guard are not doing it, we check on them to make sure they don't have a phone, anything on there. So that's my story.
Hi there, Lisann. How are you doing? Okay. Anyways, scale of 0 to 10. Where's your pain level at?
Well, I fell off a ladder, so like a 7.
It's ironic. You know, it's Safety Awareness Month. Should be more careful.
So thank you for joining us for this segment of Blue Owl Engage, which is June is Safety Awareness Month, which is really, really important.
Yes, you know, we like to have our fun here, and of course we have our jokes, but you know, safety is an important part of not just the, you know, the healthcare facility and the healthcare profession, but all around. And so, you know, we just want to highlight some of our students' past lives and some of the things they experienced to give you an idea of why safety is important, and really, you know, just in all aspects of your life, be safe. Stay tuned for the next Blue Owl Engage.
Bye guys.
Bye.